Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. First, I have to apologize. I'm losing my voice. I started this morning. I'll do my best to make it through both meetings. Hopefully, everybody can hear me. We're going to open up the annual meeting. It is 7:20. Will you read the roll call?
Gary Bousquet.
Here.
Michael Knudsen.
Here.
Kristen Escovich.
Here.
Edward Alvarino.
Here.
Christine Gupiel. Here. Tim Guerra.
Here.
Alan Cravens.
Here.
Adam Moore.
Here.
Amandeep Singh.
Here.
Mary Ellen Dahlgren.
Here.
Carl Neary.
Here.
Andrew Richards.
Here. Okay, so we have a full board, and there's a quorum. Number one, election of officers.
I'd like to make a motion to nominate Slate, Mike Knudsen as president, Gary Bousquet, chairman, Gary Bousquet, vice chairman, Christine Escovich as secretary.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Are there any other nominations?
I'd like to make a motion to nominate.
You're nominating.
Pardon?
You're not making a motion, you're nominating.
I'll nominate Tim Guerra as vice chair.
Second. I have a point of order question. We have never nominated a slate previously. There's no provision in our bylaws for it.
I would ask our attorney here.
We just happen to have our attorney here tonight, so procedurally, is this something that can be done?
If your bylaws indicate that you vote for specific offices, you should probably do it that way. I'm going to be bylaws here, but if the bylaws call for nominations for specific offices, you should do it that way.
You want to read the appropriate section of the bylaws?
I'm looking and pulling them up right now.
And I think we should do them separately because the way section 3 reads, talking about a candidate rather than having a slate.
So, Adam, would you like to
Withdraw your
withdraw your
nomination.
nomination to make a new nomination? We'll start with chair.
I'm going to make my motion for chair.
Okay. Are there any other nominations for chair?
That has to be a second.
Not second.
Second. Can you read Christine's?
I think that was just sort of on hold until we got to next year.
Are there any other nominations? Christine, are there any other
Are
nominations?
we going to, we're
We're going to do it
separately,
separately.
Starting over.
so are we doing the chairmanship?
Chairmanship. Okay. One more time, any other nominations? Okay, all in favor, please signify by raising your hand. Sorry, Carl, you're not seated. Sorry. You two are.
No, didn't fire.
Entire.
Dora Ballard,
I don't believe the entire book, it's only this, all the references in the text refer to the
A candidate
seated.
receiving a majority vote of the entire membership of the commission.
The membership in a meeting is defined by the seated members.
Yeah, it's the 9 seat members.
All 9.
9 seats.
9
Seated
tonight, no
members.
alternates. So you two, unfortunately, and no one not vote. So let's raise our hand again in support. It's official.
Now, who are we voting for?
Whereby chairman.
Chairman.
There's only one
Only
nomination.
one nomination.
One nominee.
Okay.
You can vote for yourself.
Well, I mean,
It's unanimous. Congratulations, Mike. Okay. Vice chairman, do I have nominations for vice chairman?
We already have one on the floor.
nominate Gary Bousquet as chairman.
Second?
Second.
You can't.
Second.
You can't see it.
I'll second.
Knudsen, second. Any other nominations for vice chair?
Gary, I nominate Tim Guerra.
That was already on the
He's
floor.
Sorry, nominate.
He was, I'm sorry, I missed that.
Not going very well, but. Any other nominations? Okay. Who's nominated first, Tim? Everybody who would like to vote for Tim, please signify by raising your hand. Tim, Armand, Adam, and Christine. Adam and Christine. Sorry, Alan. Sounds okay. Okay, all in favor of Gary Bousquet, me, as vice chair?
I want to recuse.
You
Abstain.
abstain.
Chris, Gary, Mike. So you have a tie.
Eddie, we need a vote.
You need a vote because it's tied.
Nobody else can vote. You go, guys.
Unless you leave the room, you leave the table and
There's
an
motion.
alternate is seated in your place.
Would you like discussion? Anybody want discussion?
No, it's not
There's
discussion.
a vote on the table, and then we'll do this point. Leave the table or cast a vote?
I'll vote for Tim Guerra.
Guerra carries. Okay. I have a nomination for secretary.
Nominate.
Christina.
Second. Oh, I'm sorry. Nominate Chris Bousquet.
You already did your second. Okay. Any other nominations? Any other nominations? Okay, all in favor of Christina Scovich for secretary, please raise your hand. Okay. Number 1 is done. Appointments. Who's appointed?
You? Mhm.
Interested.
Mhm.
All right. I am going to appoint Adam Moore as Assistant Secretary. I am going to appoint myself as Administration Committee Chair. Number 3, Administration, report from the Administration Committee. Okay. Can we table that and bring it up at a regular scheduled meeting next month?
Yep, that can be on the January regular meeting.
Approval of the 2017 calendar.
It will be the same, it's a always the second Monday of the month, except for October.
Just want to know about the conflicts with holidays.
That should be just,
This year we had Halloween.
that's a public hearing. That's, you don't vote on that. It's the only one,
Regular scheduled meeting.
regular meeting. And the only conflict that should be October, which gets changed to the third Monday.
We don't have a copy of that calendar.
No, I don't have one, I'm sorry. But that's the only time, otherwise it's always the second Monday of the month, which is your standard, but it's been for as long as I can remember.
I just said first because we can't see it. I know that there were some questions from both the public and the people on the commission or space. We tend to keep our holidays within.
The only calendar you have to vote on tonight is your regular monthly meeting, not anything else.
Right. So we'll just, we're cognizant moving forward.
Yeah, one of the things that came up is that the Jewish holidays sometimes get overlooked. Purpose, but they get overlooked. All right, so do I have a motion to approve the 2017 calendar based on the second Monday of
Except for October, which is the third.
which is the
So
third? Any discussion? All in favor, please signify by raising your hand. And it is, did you raise your hand? Yes. It's unanimous.
Okay.
Okay. Number 5, revisions to the bylaws. Does anybody have any revisions that you'd like to bring up?
Yeah, sidewalks.
Okay.
We vote on things we never even go look at. It came up at least 5 times today. Wrote down 5 different times. People vote on things that we don't know if they work. I'm not calling you out, but I mean, it's a few times, it's a few things. I mean, when I was in the wetlands, we always did a sidewalk. I think we should do sidewalks when we were applicable.
So are you saying that maybe you would like to add that as part of our bylaws?
Yes.
We do sidewalks for special exceptions?
Yeah, we should actually, people should know to vote on and looking at the surrounding, what impacts it has on properties.
Eric, is
Yeah.
that necessarily a bylaw change, or is that more of a procedure?
It's more of a procedure.
Procedure.
Unless you mandate all sexual exceptions get sidewalks, it's not a statutory requirement, but I'd sort of rich on that, but I think.
No, you're right.
So it's going to be something that we're, on a case-by-case basis, if you think a sidewalk is important, you should make a motion that a sidewalk occur, and then the commission can vote on it. If you want to put into your procedures someplace in your special exception hearings where you will say, does the commission want a sidewalk, and they don't have to vote on a sidewalk, you can certainly do that, but I'm not sure it requires an actual change in the bylaws. We just think we need to put in a point in time during the process where you say, you know, what is the commission's position on a sidewalk, and you take a vote on it, and then you go forward from there. I don't think it's required, but if you want to make it a vote on whether to have one, a standard procedure, that's something that we consider.
And when will we do that, during a regular schedule meeting?
Yeah, at the time before, while you're scheduling it for a sidewalk, or for a public hearing, at that point in time, you can also then say, would the commission like to schedule the sidewalk? And have another vote at the same time to schedule the sidewalk.
Yes, so you would receive the application, take a vote to schedule a sidewalk, and then do your motion to schedule the public hearing.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, my feeling is that would belong best in the regulations. It's really not something that normally would be covered. We don't cover procedures for dealing with different classes of applications as an element of the bylaws. I would think that the appropriate place would be a regulation.
What's
Are
that?
you fine with that not bringing up in bylaws and
Yeah, we don't bring up the bylaws, so I like to bring up,
We can add it, we can look where I think the regulations is a procedural issue.
we can do procedure, I mean, it's vote as a procedure.
Okay, I think, again, what we're looking at is just making sure as part of the sort of agenda there that you're talking about scheduling a public hearing, you also put, there's a little line here about talking with you, like that.
I think it's just prudent that we see what's going on.
I agree completely.
I think you have the agreement of all of us.
Thank you, sir.
Does anybody else have any?
I do, obviously, there are questions with the language in the bylaws. There are statements that are undefined, like membership at that point. And it's only by referring back to other sections that it's clear that it's the seated membership in all cases. I would think that it would be appropriate to look at, that and other questionable language, confusing language. I would suggest that that be something that would be submitted to the administrative committee.
We can change the bylaws at any point.
No, I know, but I'm suggesting that we have a process for doing that.
So you've moved that the administrative committee look into,
The language of the bylaws to clarify, primarily to clarify questions of language, which we do all the time with respect to the regulations.
Good. Anything else on the bylaws? Okay, do I have a motion to adjourn? So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor? And we are adjourned.